Welcome back to my reading, Earth Signs. This is going to be your second erotic energy reading. I don't even want to call it erotic because sometimes it just don't read erotic to me. But this is going to be your second weekly energy reading using my Mana Tarot cards. I'm going to do exactly like I did it last week, guys. I liked how I did it, so I'm going to keep the energy going. So Earth sign, this is for my Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That's what my earth signs, that's what this is for. Alright guys, I'm going to lay the cards out and we're going to get started. Alright earth signs, let's see where the energy is at for this second week in October. Alright, Earth sign, you know the first card is going to be your personality, so I feel like Earth signs, we got a bit of a fight in that second week with the 5 of fire. I feel like personality-wise, our ego is a fight. I feel like somebody might be fighting we don't want to be taken advantage of, so I feel like somebody going to put up a bit of a struggle in a situation. That's the feeling I'm getting, struggle. We struggling in that second week with maybe, it could be our ego with our personality or with our personality. We struggling here a little bit. We don't want to be taken advantage of because somebody might be feeling like they're getting taken advantage of or, yeah, in a situation. And it's a struggle, a bit of a struggle here. That's the personality. The fight is a bit of a struggle with a situation. What we thinking about is the 7 of air. So I think we thinking about some change, some wishes. Like the feeling I get with this card when it show up, I feel like with the 7 of air, we thinking about the truth, but our version of the truth. I almost feel like this is a person who work at night. Not your job is not it could be a night job. You could be working a night job. But listen, it's like this is the side of me that you see. I'm showing you this side of me. You may not want to see the other side of me, but I got a feeling here like people only get to see this side of you when it comes to what you're thinking about is the side that you show people. You show people this side of you. They could be wishing to see more, but you're going to only show them this side. This could be your light side. This is the lighter side of you. Even though it's dark outside, they seeing only your light side. They don't want to see that other side. It could be too dark. But I feel like that could be what we thinking about. We could be thinking about, maybe we thinking about when we was showing the darker side of us, but now we showing the lighter side of us. That's the feeling I get here. We only showing, we showing a lighter side of us now. Maybe where we leading to with this, like where our thoughts are leading to with this is letting that go, letting that old side of us go, the dark side. That's how I feel with death here. This is letting something old go, letting the old go and bringing in the new, the old way of thinking, the old way of doing things, you know, the old way of being. Because I said you're only showing somebody a lighter side of you now. You're not showing them this dark side. I feel like you're showing people your light side. So maybe you had to let that go, that old way of being. You had to bring in a different side of you. That's how I'm feeling here, earth signs. When it comes to where your thoughts are leading you to is to show a different side of yourself, to change, to let the old go in, out with the old and in with the new. I think your mood right now is, we had the 6 of air, so I feel like we wishing for this in a sense. I almost feel like this is a wish or a fantasy. Like, this is what we want. Like, we want this. We want to, but I almost feel this is a bit of a fantasy, a bit of an illusion. Because I almost feel like it's what we want. I don't know if we'll get it because I feel like it's just not concrete. Don't fool ourselves thinking that we let that old go and all of a sudden this is a brand new me. That's the feeling I'm hearing. It take work. You know, change is work. So there's a bit of a fantasy or a bit of illusion. Maybe seeing yourself like this is what you want, but want other people to see you like this. You know, that's the mood you're in. You want other people to see you like this. You want them to see the changed you. But it could be a bit of a fantasy because you still got to work on that a little bit. I'm sorry, earth signs. That's how I feel. That's what I'm feeling with that card. We got matters of the heart. So I think your matters of the heart, what's on our heart is flirting. A little bit of flirting here. I think we gonna flirt. That's what's on our heart. It's flirting with somebody. You know, hey, it's all good if we thinking about flirting. We thinking about flirting, and that's what's on our heart. It's matters of the heart. It's matters of the heart, and we thinking about flirting with somebody. Whoever we thinking about flirting with, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hopefully they enjoy that flirting. Earth signs. We got health. So what do we think about health wise? I think our health is just up in the air. I think we 3 of air here. I feel like our health is out in the cold. We're not really thinking about our health, not like we should. I feel like our health just blow with the wind a little bit here. We should probably be thinking a little bit more about our health. I feel like the health is being left out in the cold here, and it's blowing in the wind in all directions. Probably should put a little more effort, air signs, into our health in October. That's how I feel with the 3 of air here. Because our health is all over the place a little bit. Almost. Some air signs. Not all. But to some of them, the health is all over the place. Society, this is what you feel society see. Is it cheery? Society see you moving. Society see you moving forward in a situation. So, hey, if that's what society see you moving, then you moving. Maybe you are moving, maybe you're not. But you think society see you moving. They see you want to go. They see change. They see you changing. So maybe when it comes to the change with the death, maybe they do see that. Take a little time, but maybe they do see that change. That's what society see. They see something different. This is what society see. They see change. And that's what you wanted them to see. You wanted them to see a different side of you anyway, earth signs. I think in the end of all of this, I think we got the 10 of fire. So I think we're going to end this without all that fighting. Hopefully it did end with the fight card, but I hope that means we putting an end to the fighting. We're putting an end to the arguing. We're putting an end to this side of us. That's how I feel. We're putting an end to this fighting. We're changing. We're not going to stay in this fight. We're not going to stay in this argumentative state. Earth signs, that's what I'm feeling here in the end. Spiritual tendencies, I think is 4 wands. I mean 4 fire. I think we get what we want spiritually. That's how I feel. This is I get what I want. So I think spiritually, you get what you want. You have no problems, earth signs, spiritually. For the earth signs that's feeling me on this, spiritually, you good. You get your needs met spiritually. You go to church. You do you spiritually. I don't know what you do. You're a spiritual teacher, reader. You do what you got to do. Your spiritual needs are being met. That's how I feel, earth signs. You get your spiritual needs met. Oh, believe me, I know the card is like this, but you are. You get your spiritual needs met, earth signs. I think when it comes to work, though, earth signs, I think you got to be coaxed for this. Like, I don't know how much of this you want to do. This job right here, earth signs, it's like, this person like, come on. And you just ain't moving fast enough. I don't know if you really got the for this. It's taking a lot for you to just move in this situation at work. Take a lot of effort, a lot of bribery, I feel like this person really got to coax you to do this here. Or you got to coax yourself at work to move. Because I don't think you're moving fast enough. You don't want to move fast enough. You ain't moving fast enough. You're moving kind of slow when it comes to work. And I think because maybe you hoping for change because the tower showed up. So you hoping for some change when it comes to work. The tower is change, big change. That's change. The foundation wasn't strong. So change done showed up to bring this to a stronger foundation. So I think that's what you're hoping for is definite change. Air signs, but I think some of the difficulties in October, in that second week, we're going to have to work on is the 8 of fire. You're going to have to work on pleasing ourselves. Screw that. We're going to have to work on self-pleasure. That's what we're working on. Our happiness, our pleasure with the 8 of fire here. We working on making sure our foundation is right. We feel good. Worry about our health. We can't be worried about other people's pleasures, other people's health. Worry about us. Worry about ourselves. We worried about us and how we feel. That's how I feel like we ending this on that second week, earth signs. Thank you so much for all the earth signs that's feeling me on this. I'm gonna see you guys next week.